Glad you guys actually mentioned that because you talked about the concept of having family and friends that can sort of give guidance and wisdom in the area too. How important is it to have individuals in your circle of support that can help you to identify those red flags? Because when you're starting a new relationship, whether it's a friendship or a new counterpart while you're working with your coworkers, sometimes you need insight and wisdom. How important is it to have those individuals in your inner circle that can help you to identify red flags that you may not see?
Oh, it's very valuable. Um, if you think about it, whenever you're going through something, of course,
Mhm.
God is always there, but here on earth, your friends are there, your mom, your dad, your
Mhm.
cousins, your best girlfriends, your homeboys.
That's
Those
right.
people are there. They've seen you go through things, but they've also seen you grow, and they
That's
don't
right.
want to see you fall back. And so
Mhm.
I think, having good counsel is important.
Mhm.
Um, I know that I share things with my friends, that to a certain degree,
Of
you share
course.
with friends and they give you feedback. And whether it's good, bad, or ugly, I want the feedback.
Mhm.
And it allows you to, sit, think about things, and then assist you in making good decisions. Because sometimes we do miss things,
That's true.
sometimes we have to remind us, hey, remember over here, this is what this looked like, and this
Mhm.
felt. Is this something
Mhm.
ready to get yourself back in again?
That's
So I
right.
Yeah, I would say just having a good council of a good small council of people that you know and trust,
Mhm.
those that have not only you have been through some things, but they have been through some things, and sometimes things that they've been through is similar to what you're going through at that time.
That's
So
true.
therefore, their input, is would be very very good counsel wise,
Mhm.
from them. And you have to understand, like, when you kind of get yourself into with God, you start to see what people he using as a vessel to help guide you.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
kind of, look at that, as a whole. And so, so to have those people around you is very good. So I mean, if you don't have any, it'd be wise to try to find something.
Yes. Go get you some. Because you're gonna need it. Life will teach you that you can't do life alone. Life will show you that no man is an island. You need someone to pour back into you as you're pouring out to so many others, and otherwise you become depleted, and then you fall into Lord knows what when you're by yourself. So that is very great to have. Now there's a chapter that I call uncharted territory, and I feel like that's sort of where you guys are as newlywed because this is fresh and new. Now I know that with that too comes both solicited and unsolicited advice. Everybody got something that they want to share about being married and what their marriage look like and what yours should look like and all that. How can you set healthy boundaries so that people can understand, not just for your marriage, but just in all relationships? How can you set healthy boundaries so that what you have deemed to be for your relationship, whether it's friendship, marriage, or whatever, stays as the main thing and don't allow other people element that they're pouring into you end up becoming something that can affect what you originally have designed?
well, we have a very strong foundation, and it began with God, and it's going to
Mhm.
continue with God.
Yes.
And if we don't have godly counsel, we don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And so, respectfully, we don't. I mean,
Mhm.
that's just being real, because not all. It's just like they say, you don't want everybody praying for you. You don't need everybody's advice.
Yes.
Um, and so there's a respect. I think that I'm learning how to just. I'm always smiling anyway, so I
Uh-huh.
smile, and I'm like, "Now, sweetheart, I'm not. We're not doing it." You know.
Mhm.
So I think that we talk about things with each other. Whatever we have going on in our life, we talk about it. Communication is key.
Oh
And if you're
yes.
communicating with your spouse, then that extra unwanted stuff that people are soliciting, you learn how to weed it
Mhm.
out because it's not needed. And I hate to say it, but I don't care if you're a family member or a friend. And if you're going
Mhm.
through a hard time, sometimes what you're trying to put off on me may just really be transference because you're going through a difficult time.
That's
And
right.
know when to accept it and when to say, okay, that person just need to get something off their chest. I'm not going to dismiss them, but I'm also not going to allow that to seep into what I have.
That's right.
And I would say that um, to add to that, another thing is, we strive to keep things positive in our relationship, and
Mm-hmm.
so therefore, if something seems like it's going to be negative coming in or coming towards our way, we're going to shut it down right then, regardless of the fact, because we want to keep that positivity going because we like that feel.
Oh
That's
yeah.
it, like what I mean. I'm not going to say that we're this perfect couple. Everybody goes through things. Everybody talks about
Of
whatever.
course.
But the thing is, we came to quickly realize we like what we have, and
Mm,
we really do like and enjoy what we have, and you know we want to keep that. And
that's
so
right.
even before we were married, we liked what we had then and
Mm-hmm.
tried to keep that. And so I would say, as far as other boundaries to set, not just with us, but with those people outside, friends, family, whatever. You have to look at certain things as into how we listen and who we listen to. Like certain things, like, yeah, we're in a relationship, so
Mm-hmm.
therefore we got some friends that are still single, but you have to know your friends. So
You
therefore,
better.
if that single friend is mentioning some stuff, that's about a relationship or being together, but yet you're not in one right now. So how can I be one to listen to you because
Mm-hmm.
you're in a relationship or in a healthy relationship at the time? you
That's
know
right.
how can I bank out for that advice?
Mhm.